so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyrics, science is the lyrics.
The weather this week here in Northern Virginia. I feel on what is today? Saturday. So on Thursday, I swear we experienced all four seasons in one day.
We did. Literally all of them.
It was the most bizarre shit I think I've ever seen in my life. I've lived here my whole life. We all know Virginia weather can be Virginia weather, but this was like Virginia weather like amplified by like, I don't know, 100. Because you got up early Thursday morning. It was about, I don't know, 50, 60 some odd degrees, right?
Didn't it get up to like almost 80?
The day before it was 80 degrees.
I thought it was the same day it was.
Well,
maybe, okay, the day before was 80.
So,
okay.
yeah, so here, that makes it even crazier. So the day before, so Wednesday here was 80 degrees outside, legit. We could have gone outside, like, opened up the grill, barbecued, had margaritas, done whatever, right? The following day, you get up in the morning, it's about 60 some odd degrees. It's like, all right, cool. Around lunchtime, it drops down to like 40 degrees or a little lower and starts raining, right? You can see like tiny little ice chips in the sky, right? And around 1 o'clock, it starts fucking snowing for like 2 hours, right? Like big, chunky white flakes, enough to cover your car.
You're far too excited about this.
No, it was just, I just couldn't believe what was happening. I felt like I was in like a time lapse or something like that. So I'm watching it snow like consistently, not like some flurries or shit like that. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? By 4 o'clock, 4:30, the sun is back out. It like to the point where the parking lot at my job is steaming from the melting snow, and it's like summertime again. It's fucking the most bizarre shit I've ever seen.
There it is.
So global warming.
That's not global warming.
I don't know what that is. So this leads me to believe, do you think somebody's controlling the weather, Jared?
I'm not going to say what people say, what the conspiracy theory is.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the whole like people controlling the weather and how that works to even like start that argument. But if there was a day in my life where I thought that was a thing, it was definitely on Thursday this past week.
Oh, this sucks. I can't fucking see this.
It was just bizarre as fuck. I've never seen anything like it. I just and then our good buddy Epic, who's all the way up in Wisconsin, is anticipating what I think. I know we can't see his chat right now, but I think he said anywhere from.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you can see it now. That's good.
I mean, well, it's not the way I need to see it. But.
I got you. But they're expecting like 30 some odd inches of snow in the next 2 days. And it's March. Well, it's Wisconsin, but still.
Yeah, it's cold up there.
I just couldn't believe the weather the other day. And that I just wanted to kick the show off with that because we should have been weather people, Jared. We should have.
Not interested in
You don't want to be a meteorologist?
No.
You don't want to predict the weather, get it completely wrong, and still be employed?
Not really.
I wonder what.
Well, the thing is, you can't really predict that. That's like similar to like creating aerodynamics for cars or like F1 cars, since we're in the season now. They can create these little things and they can think they understand how the air is going to flow over a certain part to create downforce or whatever, but you can't predict it until you get it on track.
Yeah.
You can put it in a wind tunnel and you kind of see how it moves, but you don't know what the effect will be because you don't know like what's going to happen when it's turning, if a wind gust blows by. So you can't really predict like how weather is going to move and temperatures. And then when you can get a model, that's what they have nowadays. They use computer simulations. But even those can be wrong at the same time.
It's I'm actually going to look more into this, into how to become a weatherman.
Well, it's science, so you got to learn fucking math.
That's cool. Some math is cool. Not all math is cool because some math is just ridiculous, at least to me. But I know it's there, and they're numbers, and they never lie. Speaking of numbers that never lie, happy Pi Day to everybody, okay?
I was going to buy a pie, too, but
yeah,
it doesn't
Good old 3.14, the infinite number.
I bet you can't go the rest of the way.
No, Jared, I can't. I can't go the rest of the
Not
way.
the rest of the way, but can't name any other numbers.
You know what's crazy? I did know them for a good period of time when I was younger. I can't tell you how many after the fact, but it was a good few. Nothing I would say that would be impressive to the great Jared Lee.
I don't remember it. I was actually looking at it earlier today, but
So I think this is everybody's, I guess, sign to go buy a pie. Like, no matter whether it's a pizza pie.
Well, it has to be a circle. Like, because that's the whole point.
Yeah, well, I got it. But it can be maybe like an apple pie, like a baked apple pie.
Okay.
All right.
Well, of course you would say apple pie.
Apple pie is probably the best pie.
Ew.
Yeah.
Why? Never mind. I'm not going to go into that.
I like apple pie. I
It's
like
not
other
the
pies
best
too.
pie. Apple pie is boring as fuck.
What do you mean it's boring?
It's like unseasoned food. That's basically what it is.
Oh my God! No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. So what do you?
I'll eat it, but it ain't the best pie. That's insane.
What do you say? Like blueberry?
Fuck no. Blueberry's disgusting. As pie?
Well, I've only had like portions of it. I'm not saying I eat.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know.
way too sweet because they put a lot of sugar. No, cherry pie is the best.
That would have to be my second after apple pie.
Apple pie is boring as fuck.
Is apple pie boring? Am I bland?
Yes.
Am I as dry as paste?
100%.
Dry as the Sahara
You
Desert?
put fucking pineapple on your pizza, so yes. It's
Not all the
fucking
time.
bland. But you do it enough where it's like a thing.
It's
Oh, yeah. See, look. Already. Emphasize, what did I say? To become a meteorologist, obtain a bachelor's degree in Bachelor of Science in Meteorology or Atmospheric Science, emphasizing mathematics, calculus, and physics.
Oh, calculus. Oh,
Told you.
even
I
the
knew you.
worst.
I knew you wasn't gonna want that
Oh,
fucking.
man.
That's what I said. I was like, I'm gonna look
Brit-
into this. I'm like, trust me, it's math.
no, I just, no. Calculus, no.
No, the computers can do it nowadays,
Good. That's what I need.
but you still gotta learn the basics.
I can learn the basics. Now, if I applied myself, obviously when you're in high school and you're in your senior year.
My one of my martial arts instructors, his dad was a meteorologist. I think for the Air Force.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yep.
You know, speaking of things for the military, our good buddy Epic sent me.
Oh, here we go.
Man, he sent me. Do you know that the United States services members that there's a deployable Burger King that I've got this up right here. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up.
Oh
my
yeah,
phone.
every base has a Burger King on it.
It's it was just so crazy. It was like America has deployable Burger King, and
It's not that crazy.
it just it was super random. And he sent this to me, and I just want to read.
This is how you know you motherfuckers didn't serve. Like that. There's a Burger King on every base, everywhere.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dude. It's the most. I don't want to say it's bizarre, but I was just like, for real, of all things.
I don't remember how Burger King came to be like the one.
I didn't know
but
that.
There's no McDonald's on base. It's all Burger King. Maybe Subway nowadays. I can't remember.
Let's see. The U.S. military, primarily through the Army and Air Force Exchange Service, is capable of deploying fully functional, container-based Burger King restaurants to remote forward operating bases in under 24 hours. These mobile units feature kitchens, freezers, and branding to provide a taste of home and boost morale.
Yeah,
that-
that's what it is.
That is just, I did not know that. Of all things,
Yeah,
Burger King.
For me, it's like I figured because we pretty much got anything we wanted. I mean, I didn't go to combat, but even in the field, we would sometimes have like random shit. We'd figure out how to get alcohol out there. Technically, we're not supposed to be drinking out there, but
No, I would think not.
I mean, if we're just if there's nothing going on, we're kind of like in the rear.
Yeah.
Then stuff like that
Okay.
still goes on.
No, I wasn't insinuating that you were drinking irresponsibly on your job.
No.
Yeah, I just feel
dealing
like-
with too much heavy equipment and fucking ammunition. Like, nah, you
Yeah.
you out there drunk and
Yeah, you're gonna blow your hand off or some shit like that.
probably worse.
Yeah, probably worse.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that can go on. And you know the crazy part is, and that's why they target young people when they were for their recruiting shit.
We've got Burger King.
No, it's like you don't realize when you're that age, like the amount of dangerous shit you're around. Like it just seems normal. Like I was in artillery, so we were out in the field. I was around fucking big ass. Talked about it before. Fucking big ass explosive shells, white phosphorus, fucking powder. And this powder ain't no bullshit because it's got to shoot this 100-pound round or more, depending on which round it is. Fucking up to 19 miles. You know what I'm saying?
That's quite the distance.
Yeah.
For 100.
Well, you know who fucking had artillery down back in the day? Motherfucking the Germans, bro.
Yeah.
They got fucking. They had these rail guns, like not like the magnetic rail guns that we have now,
Yeah.
but like there were like it would be. Why the fuck is that? funny?
Nothing. But you were like, rail guns, and
Well, because there's a thing called a rail gun it shoots projectiles, but uses magnetic fields to shoot it out. When I say rail guns, I'm talking about like on a train track. It would be on a train car, which is a rail. But the thing is about the same length as the train car itself. Like, so you know what a fucking train looks like?
Yes,
like a train car looks like.
Yes, 100%.
So the shit's that long.
Now, did they?
And the fucking bore is huge.
So let me ask you: did they like? I know this is going to sound like really novice and maybe even silly, but did they like accelerate it on the rail at a certain speed and have it at an angle and then launch it for it to get like trajectory and momentum kind of thing?
No, it was. I mean, it probably when it's shot, it probably went back a little bit, but no, they didn't.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
It just uses powder. It's like a gun, like any other gun. It uses powder with a projectile in front of it, or powder behind it, projectile in front of it, and it shoots it.
Could you pull an image of it up? I just want to get like a better like visual image of this, because I'm thinking of like box cars and dumb shit. Train Dreams. Oh man, I guess that's a book.
I don't understand why you love reading the shit that's coming up.
You know what's crazy? My grandmother does that. You just made me real. Like my grandma does that. If I go on a road trip with my grandma, she reads every fucking sign, dude. It drives me crazy. So I'm sorry if I'm doing that to you. I'm dead serious. I just realized it. Okay, all right. So this is kind of what I had an idea of what it may look like, especially this top image here on the far right.
Yeah. I guarantee. Yeah, World War II. What did I tell you? What did I say?
Yeah,
I know my fucking artillery, goddammit.
Look at that thing, dude.
Yeah.
That thing looks like it'll blow a hole in the earth.
If you go to Aberdeen, Maryland, that's where I had my training for my job, my occupation or whatever. They have an ordnance museum, and I think it's been so long since I've been there. I think they had one of those up there. So not this one specifically, but they had one. I don't remember what it was.
Was this like anti-air artillery? This in particular?
Nah, this is to blow motherfuckers up on the ground.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Anti-air, they're smaller rounds that explode in the air. I can pull that up too.
Well, yeah, just for the radius to.
Yeah, for the airplanes.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's for anti-air. Hold on, let me go to the other one.
This is I like Jared's history lessons here in artillery on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, and as all of you should as well. I'm not going to read this one when you type it in. I'm going to look away.
Anti-air.
World War 22. Man, dude.
Yeah, I hope we don't get that far. Yeah, these are similar.
Okay, all right. So I'm very familiar with these. I have seen these before.
Yeah,
okay.
These shoot, what do they shoot? There's 20 millimeter, 40 millimeter. Damn, that's big.
It's called, or let's see, World War II anti-aircraft defenses, or FLAC, were crucial for protecting ground forces, cities, and ships from bombers, utilizing a mix of heavy, long-range cannons and rapid-fire, small-caliber automatic weapons. Pretty neat. Let's see. Key systems include the German 88 millimeter gun, Allied 44 millimeter. God, what does it say? Borfos? Bofos?
I don't. It's German. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's okay. So I was like, man, I think I'm butchering a word.
Aurel. Oh no, I can't read that.
Yeah. That's. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that.
That doesn't
for the sake of
no, they
all
have
of you.
German flag down here. Yeah. So notice the key here. The ongoing theme. German.
Yeah.
They had their fucking artillery shit down.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool though.
You ever seen the movie 1917?
Yeah, we saw it in theaters.
Oh yeah.
What an excellent film that was too.
Yeah. Remember the scene right after they get across where all the bodies, and they get right before they go in there and they get blown up on the inside.
In the house.
Well, it's not really a house, but it was like a bunker.
Is it before or after the guy blacked out? Because I know there's that one scene where he blacks out.
I don't know, but you
okay.
can see where they had already blown up their guns already. Like you can see all
Yes,
and the shells all around.
Yes, yeah, I do remember. I do remember.
That's the type of shit they were on.
Ah, man.
And then they would blow their shit up if they retreated, so the Allied forces couldn't use their shit. I mean,
Well,
but you're supposed to do that anyway. Like we do that too. Say we had Somalia went like Black Hawk Down. That movie was based on a true story. They were trying to also once they went down, they were trying to destroy him so the enemy can't use it.
I'm gonna watch that later. That is such a good movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
That is such.
I have a hard time watching some stuff these days. I like I don't know. Black Hawk Down was just too close. Somalia and the other one. Anyway, there was my unit right before I got there, or a few years. I guess this would have been a few years before they went there, and my unit right now is about to go. We were part of the one whole thing, but I would have been going if I was still in where the 31st MEU was going.
Yeah,
because they're going to Iran.
Okay,
you know those 2,500 Marines.
Yes, yeah. No, I saw
I
that
would
yesterday.
have been going because that was like I was attached to.
Oh,
it's hard to explain. The MEU is like a bunch of different, I guess for lack of a better word, organizations. Because then you have like artillery, you have the air part, you have LAR, which is light armored vehicles. So all these units, they train separately, but they're under one big thing.
okay. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, Marine Expeditionary Unit. That's a MEU.
Okay. No, that was actually going to be my next question to you. If it's abbreviated for something or an acronym for something. In that regard,
Everything's acronyms in the Marine Corps. That's where that joke, the Newport comes from. So we don't just eat. What did I say? You were there Saturday. We don't just eat crayons. We come up with acronyms. Did I say that one there? I don't remember.
Well, since you brought that up, I got to see the indubious Jared Lee.
Indubious. I need you to expand your vocabulary.
Yeah, I know. Here, I'm going to call him the funny guy. So last Saturday, Jared was fortunate enough and had the pleasure of being one of the few comics to hit the stage.
It was a showcase.
Showcase, yeah. Here we go.
Actually, that was my second showcase. Yeah, that was my second showcase.
So got to go to a showcase of stand-up comics last weekend down at a local place that I've never been to.
That was my first time, too.
Taco Rock, which is not too far from us. It was a nifty little place.
Yeah, there's two other ones. There's one in Oakton, and I forgot where the other one is.
I think, for some reason, I think there's one in Burke.
I don't know if it's that close, but maybe. I don't know.
It's possible. But anyway, got to go in, got to see some of the other upcoming comics in the area, and which I thought actually everybody, for the most part, did a really good job. I enjoyed, well, pretty much everybody, if I had to be honest with you.
I'll be real. I didn't listen to half of it because I was kind of toward the end. So
so I know you were probably focusing, but as somebody who was there to support you, and
Thank
only
you.
you.
Appreciate everybody who came out, too, by the way. I know one person. I just found out today one person was going to go, but then they didn't go. It was like, you could have just showed up.
Yeah. It was maybe, what, like an hour or so long?
About an hour and a half. That's usually how long comedy shows are. Even if you go to like the Improv, it's usually about an hour and a half.
I gotcha. And so, we go in this Taco Rock place.
Audiences can't take much more than that. They get tired after a while.
And I think that's fair. I think that's good for everybody in that you don't want to oversaturate it. And they're like, oh, I'm never coming back to this place again, or whatever the case may be. But I thought it was cool because while I was sitting there watching, I'm actually looking at the audience, right? And when I say the audience, I'm talking about the people that are sitting there chatting with the folks they came in to eat food with, have drinks with. There were some young ladies in the back who were loud and, cheering the entire night. They were like the hype people of the whole show, if I had to be honest with you. The young ladies that were sitting in the back.
Yeah. What was that question again, Epic? If they were, the real question is if the missiles that they use get launched by powder or air pressure. Powder, brother. Everything's powder. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And so I was observing the crowd, and I'm like, okay, these are just everyday folks. They don't know you guys.
Yeah, they didn't. Some people didn't even know there was comedy there that night.
But what I liked was there were a couple people who were in line getting their food. They actually got up and sat facing forward towards, you guys, which I thought was pretty neat. To me, that's like, oh, they have some level of interest in this, right? Which is good for you and good for everybody involved. And, when the show started, I forget the host's name, but I thought he did an excellent job.
Adrian Russell.
That guy's pretty funny. I'm not going to lie to you. And as the show was going on, you guys were getting a lot of good reactions, man. You especially. So I just wanted to say
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell shit.
Well, that's why I was standing off in the back. I was taking pictures of you. Little to your knowledge, I have photos of you in my phone. Okay.
Yeah, I heard you were taking something.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope he's not putting video on chat.
No. I actually haven't used Snapchat in a long time.
Oh.
Every time I open it now, it's just bots trying to sell me.
Yeah, it's everything
their
sucks.
ass.
I had to delete my fucking TikTok again. The algorithm has changed. I'm not getting the funny shit that I used to get. I'm getting all fucking politics shit, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like it's
and it's all censored now. Like, I want to know what the fuck is actually going on, because I don't believe that they're telling us what's actually happening over there, and I have reason to believe that we are getting censored the fuck out of right now.
I don't know. I haven't really looked much into it in terms of what's been going on. I mean, I have been vaguely paying attention, and I haven't seen anything. Well, one, I don't think we should be doing this stuff.
Well, no shit. Most Americans feel that way.
And
what up, Londa? Long time no see, brother.
Welcome back to the show, buddy. And the second thing is there's nothing that's really, I don't know, maybe I'm not seeing it, because I'm not fully, absorbed by it. Because the reason I'm not trying to be absorbed by it, because it seems like, to Jared's credit, it's being absorbed by everything now. Even my algorithm, when I'm scrolling, is filled with, political agenda or whatever the case may be. And it's like, and I normally look at nerd stuff, game stuff, like certain forum, and it's begotten a little too much for me, myself included. So, we just shouldn't be over there. But I haven't seen anything to make me think that we're all being lied to, like, about.
Yeah, we're lied to. I think
in like a very drastic sense.
I think
maybe certain things.
I think the casualties are more than what they're saying.
I mean, they could be hiding stuff like that. But again, I haven't done enough watching of this stuff in recent days to really have an overall, like, opinion on something like that, to be honest with you. I just don't want it to be, I just want it to be over with, and, people were in.
Well, we all do. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to get into that. What was I going to say? Speaking of, the other night, so I really couldn't tell. I knew I was getting laughs, but, like, I don't know, there was times I was, like, in and out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense. I was kind of in the flow. Like I was listening for the laughs, but then sometimes that's the thing about being in different venues. Like that place, I felt like I had to wait for the sound to get to everyone, even though there was 4 speakers. I feel like there was still like a delay.
Yeah.
Or it could have just been the way the jokes, people had to take a second to get it, or I don't know. But then there was a couple spots where I was saying something and then they would laugh, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting them to laugh there, so I already went into my next piece of that joke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I should have waited for the laugh.
Well, no, dude, I think you did a great job. I mean, dude, it takes a lot of courage to get up and do that, especially in front of strangers eating, their I guess assorted tacos. And let me ask you, Jared, did you in fact get a free taco for doing that show?
No.
I am disappointed that you didn't get a free taco. They should have offered all you comics a free taco or a free beer. One of the two.
Well, or you guys could have just fucking donated to the little thing.
You know what's crazy? When he was talking about the tip jar, I don't carry cash on me anymore.
It was Cash App, brother.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Donate to me. I don't know. If I have it in my hand, sure. But other than that, I don't know how I feel about it. If I had to be honest with you,
I don't know what that means.
It's just like, I don't know. It's like if it's your birthday, right? And then somebody's like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Here's my Cash App. Cash App me." I'm not going to do that. You know, I love you, whoever you are, but I'm not going to do that.
Epic. I'm still gonna post to TikTok. I just don't have it on my phone anymore. I'm gonna because I if I post, actually no, I'm gonna have to re-download it, because if you try to post on TikTok on the on your desktop, it doesn't. There's certain, like, it doesn't do the AI captions, and you have to have captions these days, because sometimes people are scrolling and they can't have the volume up, so they read the captions. But after that, once I do that and upload it and everything, then I'll probably fucking just take it back down, or delete it again. But appreciate that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as always. Yeah, bring those chips. He should be old enough to. Hopefully, I get in some clubs soon. I'm feel like I'm this close, but we'll get there. What were you saying though? I'm sorry. I was trying to read chat.
No, that is completely fine. There was something I thought I screenshotted that I wanted to bring up. Oh, well, there is something else I wanted to bring up, and this is going to be completely left field. I actually think I wanted to start the show with this, but I'm going to bring. You know what? You know what's disappointing, Jared? Is fruit snacks.
You know what's weird? I was thinking about fruit snacks the other day. I don't know.
So the reason I bring this up is because about 2 weeks ago now, I did go to the movies and saw Scream 7. I talked about it on one of our previous shows. I didn't, my sister got some popcorn that we shared. We got a small popcorn, but I decided to get a thing of fruit snacks. Welch's fruit snacks. I was like, yeah, I haven't had these in a while. Why not? Man, it's just like a small bag of chips. It's a fucking scam, dude. That you open the bag, and there's maybe an okay amount of fruit snacks in there. There's just not enough, man. And you know what made me realize this? Is the smaller ones in the little packs that you get in the box at the grocery store. One of my coworkers, they were like, "Hey, RJ, I've got some fruit snacks. You want one?" And I was like, "Holy shit." I was like, "Of course. Why not?" And this is all, after I had some a few weeks ago.
Are you sure you didn't say, "Hey, I got some snacks, fruit"?
I see what you did there. Well, he was far away. Maybe I misheard him. But anyway, he gave me a bag of Welch's, fruit snacks. So I'm at my desk. I tear them open. Dude, there's like 5 or 6 little pieces of fruit snack in there. And it just fucking upset me because I want more of them. And it's just as bad, if not worse, than a bag of chips, that's all fat, filled with air, and then you open it up and there's like 5 chips in it too.
See, I keep seeing I saw videos of people like, "Look, we're being gypped." The reason the air is in there,
I know there's a good reason.
The reason is to protect the chips from being broken. Yes, they are gypping us. However, that air is a cushion. So by the time they get to you, you don't have a fucking bunch of crushed up fucking chips.
So, yeah, I guess, that makes sense. It's fair. But fruit snacks,
fruit snacks is a different story.
yeah, fine. Like, dude, when you buy gummy bears,
But you know, it's all about maximizing profit. Min-max. Well, like in gaming, they call it min-maxing shit.
oh
like,
my god, dude, that's what I was actually doing earlier in John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Yeah, that's poor fucking RP, by the way.
Dude, Toxic Commando, man.
No, I'm talking about min-maxing. In RP, if you min-max, it's like, ugh, it's not cheating, but it's like, ugh.
But like when you buy gummy bears, you get a whole fucking bag of gummy bears, right? They're up to the top. You know, fruit snacks need to be treated the same way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you're a fucking grown man. You shouldn't be eating fruit snacks.
I shouldn't be, but if I wanted some, I would want to make sure I got my money's worth. And that's all I'm going to say about that. What do you guys think about the fruit snack, shortage that we're having?
Epic said back in the day we got 7 to 12 little chewables.
See, 7 to 12 is much more than what we're getting now. I can guarantee
What,
you.
you're getting like 3?
No, it's not 3, but it's. I swear it's like 6. Like 6 or maybe 7.
Well, here's the other thing I think about that is usually parents are giving them to their kids, and they shouldn't be getting more than.
And that's fair. Another valid argument. Okay. I know my
Now,
complaining is not going to change any of this.
Now, I don't think fucking. I don't want to say the government was regulating that, but I don't know. It comes down to the healthy shit. And it's more of, again, the company's min-maxing, and they're trying to appear like they're helping, like, oh, less sugar for your kid, that type of shit.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But at the same time, they're just making that excuse to gyp people.
Everything's a business.
I don't know why I keep using that. That's a horrible word to use.
Gyp?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's short for, apparently that's a derogatory word
these days.
These days.
What I don't know what it stems from, and we don't have to go into it.
People who wander.
Oh, it's crazy. That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I don't know, man. That's what my fucking mom's family is. A bunch of them.
I mean, I can see.
That's so funny.
I can see.
It's so funny you say that because when I was growing up, that was kind of a common terminology visiting my folks up north.
I think that's called because is that the Polish side or the
I'm pretty sure it's the Polish side.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Where are you going? What are you doing? Running around like a bunch of yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit. What the fuck was I gonna look up? I was gonna look up something.
Well, I think you were gonna look it up.
Oh no, I was. I think it's these people. Let me see if I can.
Let's see. The Roma people originated from northern India, likely descending from nomadic low. Can you zoom in?
Hold on, I'm doing 3 things at once.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that says low caste groups.
Yeah, that's India shit.
Yeah, low caste groups and began migrating westward around 1,000 through 1,500 years ago. Linguistic and genetic studies confirm they left the Indian subcontinent, passing through Persia by the 11th century and arriving in southeastern Europe by the 14th century. Here. So if, you can just see Indian subcontinent roots. Genetic studies indicate that roughly 35% of Romania genome is South Asian origin, showing deep ties to indigenous tribal populations in the northwest India. Okay.
But hold on 1 second.
A little more history here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast for you.
Apparently we've become history buffs.
I mean, dude, it's history is important. It is. Because one day this is going to be history. We're going to be history. Dude, 100 years from now, there's going to be like a shelves in some library.
Here's exactly what I was talking about right here.
Okay, so Roma is the preferred self-designation for an Aryan, ethnic group with origins in northern India, while Gypsy is a long-standing, often derogatory, based on historic.
I was trying to.
Yeah. No, I don't know that word, Jared.
Xeonym.
Xeonym. Exonym? No, it's got to be exonym. I don't know.
Sounds more closer.
Based on historic misconception that they came from Egypt. While gypsy is sometimes used broadly in English, many Roma consider it a slur due to its association with persecution.
Yep. There you go.
All right. So, don't be calling people the G word. Damn, that is pretty wild, though. That is pretty wild.
Yeah. I only know that I watch a lot of podcasts, so that comes up. Well, mainly on what is it? Your Mom's House. But they make fun of a lot of stuff, but it's not. There's no like actual like hate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's fine, dude. There's people just bullshitting.
Yeah. And I posted one from this week. I was like, Christina P. and Tom Segura. I was like, these motherfuckers are crazy. And Tom he was in L.A. for like the last month doing the second season of his show on Netflix.
Okay.
So they were doing the show separate. They weren't in the same studio. But when they're together and they're in the studio, bro, them two are fucking nuts. I love Christina P. She's fucking funny as shit. I was like, I wish I could find a woman that funny and cool.
Yeah, they're out there somewhere in the somewhere in the stratosphere, somewhere in the world.
Not near me, I guess.
But I did briefly mention that I was kind of playing John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. All right, just came out on Thursday.
You already said that.
Yeah, but I just kind of wanted to talk about it just a tad bit to give my nerd friends an idea of what's out there for their gaming needs.
If they're really nerds, and they don't know.
Well, it's a zombie game, all right.
Of course.
4-player co-op shooter with John Carpenter's name attached to it. How much involvement he had with this project, probably just a tad.
That's
sure.
like saying like Tom Clancy is still making video games or writing novels.
I guess that would be the best comparison, dude.
Tom Clancy's not even alive.
I know. Ian Fleming, anyone? You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that guy, that was a long time ago. Whatchamacallit? No, but I've been playing through this with two of my buddies the last day and a half or so. It's fun. It's really impressive because they are able to, I guess, utilize the engine. I don't know which engine it is for this game. Please forgive me. But to where they can put like thousands of zombies or hundreds of zombies on screen at one time. Like kind of fluidly, without like, screen tearing or stutter or things of that nature. And it's
Swarm.
It's a Swarm engine. That's what it is. They also used it. The same company, I believe, recently made the Warhammer game a few years ago, which also used the same engine, which also was actually praised, across the board. But this is a lot of fun. If you got a couple buddies and you want like, I want to say kind of a mindless shooter. You can upgrade your guns.
They're all mindless.
To a degree. Lots of various zombies, really cool missions. The only thing about this game is the dialogue is so campy and cheesy. I think they did it on purpose, obviously, just to kind of akin it back to the 80s and things of that nature. So it doesn't have the greatest story in the world. You're a bunch of guys. You run into a dude. They're like, yeah, we got to save the world from this giant blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, no problem. And yeah, and that's kind of how that goes. But it's a ton of fun. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Steam. So it is cross-play as well. So it is not console
Obviously,
restricted.
you just named every platform that it was on.
Well, that just because it's on every platform doesn't necessarily mean it has a cross-play feature.
Everything has cross-play.
Nowadays it does. But so if you're looking for something to scratch that itch for a first-person shooter or just mindless fun, I highly encourage everybody to check it out.
I'll be real. I'm just waiting for GTA 6.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even, like, Ghost of Yote isn't even pulling me. You know what? I talk about it all the time because I know once I get back into fucking playing again, that I'm just gonna fucking I'm not gonna be able to my brain waves can only take so much.
I understand that.
So that's why I don't really play, because I'm going to focus on writing new jokes, because I can't keep fucking, even though I have all these jokes that I've been doing, they're going to be in an hour, because eventually, once I get to an hour of solid shit, then I'm going to fucking, actually what I should do, now that I know I have a good 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
now I'm going to work on a new 15 minutes. So that'll be a half an hour. So I could do a half hour special once I perfect that. Because I have other stuff that I didn't even do the other night.
I'm going to host your first half-hour special.
Who said the fuck I was going to let you host it?
Well, see, being your friend.
You don't even know how to host.
I am an excellent host.
You know how to host this. You don't know how to host a comedy show.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's
It is not near the same thing.
It doesn't matter. I'll be good at it. That's all right. Don't worry. See, the cool thing about being your friend is I can just do things.
You know what?
And you have to accept them for what they are.
You know what? See, here's the thing, RJ. I could say, nobody's looking at you.
Oh.
I could say, like, yo, I want, like, here's what I would want you to do, but I need you to learn this thing before I will let you do it, because it has to be to a certain level of expertise.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hosting. I would consider having you direct the special, but you got to learn how to direct.
I could direct. Do I get a chair?
I guess, but again, bro, like, you don't know the comedy. You don't know anything about the industry. You don't know anything about show business. The only thing about show business that you know is how to open this show.
Oh, I'm good at it.
Fine. And pee in the middle of the show.
First of all, I haven't peed in the middle of the show in quite some time.
I know, but I guarantee you that time that you got up and I put like a pee brick thing in the middle. I guarantee you never even saw it. I did it like twice.
No, I have not. Because, when we first started.
Lawless, tell them.
Yeah. So, shout out to Lawless. Thank you for always commenting. That is super awesome. Thank you for that. We've done this show for so long that.
This wasn't that long ago. This was like a year ago.
That's fine. Out of the damn near 10 we've been doing. Isn't that crazy, folks? We've been doing this for almost 10 years. Not obviously consecutively in the early years, but just as a whole. It's
crazy when we first came back, like how small this was.
Dude, we were sitting behind that thing right there.
Yeah,
and
in this corner.
Damn, dude, we've come a long way. We should be very proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
And we are approaching here in the next 30 weeks or so. I know it sounds ridiculous. But we will have a podcast for every single day of the calendar year once we get to
365.
Yeah. So that means you can listen to us every day all year, and it'll be something new. I think that is
it'll be new to them.
Well, new to them, but I think that's just a wild thing to think about. Like, in all seriousness,
you know, like they have a couple of channels on Twitch where they're like 24/7 channels, like just old people's like streams and shit. I was thinking about doing a Mad Scientist Lab 24/7.
That would.
The only thing is our stuff is so topical. I don't know if people I think will still enjoy it.
Well,
it's still entertaining regardless.
Well, you can give it a try. It don't hurt.
We'll see.
Well, dude, there's also people that fucking stream while they sleep, and people watch them sleep. That's fucking weird.
Well, that's because they're doing a subathon, and that's part of the subathon. And then you can give a certain amount of gifts to, like, have an alarm go off and wake them up, and then they go back. That's Casanat. He kind of started a lot of that stuff.
I just think the idea, I think that is probably, out of all streaming things that folks do, I think that's probably one of the most bizarre. It's like, hey.
No, there's way more bizarre shit.
I don't know, dude. Just the idea of people watching me sleep is just weird as fuck.
I don't.
And they're like, oh, let's wake them up.
Only because I've seen how it's been done and I've seen those type of subathons. I don't think it's that weird. What I do think is weird is there's going to be there already is a level of they're sleeping because they're tired, motherfucker. Well, yeah, I guess for a subathon you're supposed to be up for the full 24 hours. That's an old subathon, but we know that's unhealthy, so that's why they incorporated people sleeping. But I just think there's a people are gaining a level of fame through streaming that I don't want to call it artificial, but it's making people's brains weird. And I don't remember how many years ago, but I heard there was they did this study and they asked these kids that were in either middle school or high school. I can't remember. I think it was middle school. Like, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to do? And this was probably 10 years ago, if not a little bit more. They were like, I want to be a YouTube star. So then you already got that. That was before Twitch streaming blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you got these motherfuckers. So then you start to get the Jake Pauls. Yeah, this motherfucker's being endorsed for political office. Get the fuck out of here.
He won't do anything. It's all a show.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, it's all that guy's not gonna do anything.
That world is to the point now where they're just doing shit for the fucking spectacle. And guess who they got it from? The same fucking person who's running the country right now. Because of The Apprentice.
You're fired.
Everything is about the spectacle and there's no morals, no ethics behind it. And that's the part that scares me the most because kids are growing up thinking ethically this shit is okay. But no, you got to remember, like, how many times we talk about, like, there's at a certain point, you have to realize you have a responsibility. What's the old saying in Star Trek? With great power comes great responsibility. Or is that Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
It's in everything.
Yeah, it is in everything. Shout out to Uncle Ben.
Shout out to Commander Riker.
Yeah.
Captain Riker at this point.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, Admiral. I think he's an Admiral.
Admiral Riker.
I want to talk about that, too, by the way.
Sure.
Well, I thought you were going to say something. But, so, all that, my soapboxing aside, I don't care what anybody says. I love Star Trek. Every fucking series that comes out. And there's always, just like the Star Wars motherfuckers, they're like, oh, this is too woke. First of all, if you say Star Wars is too woke and you claim to be a fan, you're not a fan. Star Wars has always been woke.
Yeah, it's all.
And I know that word woke. They've turned that word into whatever the fuck they've turned it into. But Star Trek has always been about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I know people hate that too. And I was actually watching a podcast, and they were talking about that. And it's true. They were saying basically DEI is code for black. Like, this is DEI. All they're saying is this is black. We don't want black people having shit. I would appreciate you not blowing that into the mic.
No, I was just blowing it away.
Yeah, but it went right into the mic.
I was trying to go this way, you know.
Star Trek for life. Fuck Star Wars. Look, I've talked about this plenty of times before too. I don't get down for the Star Wars versus Star Trek shit. They're two different things. I like them both, and I like them both for different reasons. Two things can be equally possible.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting it.
And there's a lot of that these days. Well, no, this is that way, and this is that way, and you should be this way because of that. And I'm not talking about you, Epic. I'm just saying in general. This is the world, because this been on my mind the last probably couple of days, where everything has to be either this way or that way. And if it's not this way, you're wrong. If it's not that way, you're wrong.
Yeah, no,
and again, I don't think people nuance and critical thinking come back into effect. I'm gonna always fucking be pushing critical thinking. Two things can be possible at one time.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
And I will die on this fucking hill for the rest of my life. If someone asks me, do you like Star Trek or Star Wars more? I'm like, neither. I like them both equally, but I like them both for different reasons. And yeah, I love Star Trek because you know why? Because Star Trek, I'm going away from my point, but Star Trek, aside from the diversity part, which I didn't even really, growing up watching it, I didn't even think about it until I got older and realized it. Because, again, as I said before, the original series, when it came out in the 60s, you didn't have Asian people just on like in main roles. You didn't have black people, black women in main roles. This is the 60s. This is like the height of the civil rights era. You know what I'm saying? And you have this show on TV that, again, shout out to Lucille Ball. Fucking, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have even had it. So anyway, all that to say, the new series, Star Trek Starfleet Academy, is good. The final episode for the first season, I don't know if they're going to do another season, came out this week. And going back to, because the whole point that came up is because Riker, talking about Riker, Jonathan Frakes, he directed the final 2 episodes, it was a 2-parter, which I appreciated because Star Trek The Next Generation, they would have 2-parters, and it was like, oh shit, I could tell when the first one, when the, episode 9 came out, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a 2-parter. I could see from like the middle, I was like, this is a 2-parter. I was like, wait a minute, this feels like old Star Trek feeling. And then I found out later Jonathan Frakes was a director, and I was like,
So I'm glad you brought up the 2-parter thing. I loved, well, especially when I was younger, the to be continued or the 2-part episodes of almost every and any series that I would watch. Right?
One more time, I missed it.
No, so you were talking about the 2-part episodes.
Yeah, I heard that part.
But I'm saying almost of when I was growing up, like I enjoy episodes like that.
Oh yeah, because the cliffhanger, you got to wait another week for it.
Oh yeah, and it makes me sit here and think, since we're talking about it, what is the best 2-part episode that you can think of in TV that? And we don't have to be direct or can think of all of them right now because
that's hard to think of a lot. There's a lot.
There's a few that come to my mind initially.
You know, you know the shitty part though is a lot of shows, and I'll say this, and I didn't watch it when it was on. I was in the military when it came out, so I really didn't have a chance to like dig in and watch it. But 24 was like a full that was a infinite parter.
Yeah,
I didn't like that shit. I was like, you still gotta end some shit and go on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna say Star Trek. I would say the finale, the series finale is I think it's a 2-parter. Yeah, but that's my top seed.
So what I'm thinking of, I'm gonna throw some out there, and I'll have to think about what my favorite of these may be. But I'm gonna think of Who Shot Mr. Burns. That was a huge thing back in the 90s.
Yeah, okay.
Dude,
I wasn't going to animation, but
no, I'm just thinking abroad. Well, then I'm thinking of, since we're saying animation.
No, you said animation.
Well,
I thought you were talking about TV. Well, it is a TV show, but I thought you were talking about
well, you can think of the Batman animated series when Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face. I think that's some.
There was a lot of 2-parters in that.
What else? Oh, Green with Evil, the Power Rangers, when Tommy becomes the Green Ranger. That was super. I know you're not a Power Rangers guy, but you can't tell me.
I watched it, but I'm just not. It's not a fucking. It's not near a. That's not even a 16 seed in my book. It doesn't even make the Sweet 16.
And I also think that was like 5 episodes too. Like now that I think about it, I think that was like 5. Yeah. I'll have to go in and look into it.
Yeah, well, you came up with the question, so you should have had the answer to it.
Well, I literally said we can't think of them all right now, or whatever the case. I literally said that before we even started rambling.
Well, look in the fucking chat, or the comments on YouTube. Put what you think your one seed 2-parter episode
of a TV show.
of a TV show.
Yeah.
Anime doesn't really count. Most anime is multiple parts.
Yeah, but I'm just like those
And I
episodes.
said animation, anime, whatever.
And no, I wouldn't throw Dragon Ball Z or anything like that into this conversation. I meant like something that came on, yeah, like a regular TV show. Even though those are regular TV shows.
And I'm pretty sure Lost had a bunch of. Well, Lost is an entire continuation.
It's all Lost.
Yeah.
Man, that show. The first time I did watch it,
What keeps coming out? Epic. Go ahead.
No, the first time I watched Lost, man, I was really blown away about how much I enjoyed that show.
Oh,
when it
anime.
first-
Oh, yeah. That One Piece shit is insane. They just finished the first season, which was 1,000 episodes or some shit.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that stuff.
I don't want to get that deep into it, but you were talking about Lost. Yeah, I started Lost on the second season. I was watching it with my mom and my cousin. I think I had just moved back from California, and they were watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was hooked. Like the first, and again, I hadn't even seen the first season,
Yeah.
and I was hooked from jump.
Yeah, that show literally, there's a lot of shows I can think of. If I could erase them from my mind, I would watch. To experience them.
But I like sci-fi, so.
Well,
But you didn't really know. Well, no, even in the second season, you didn't really know it was sci-fi until what was it like?
Are you talking about when they first see like the smoke monster and stuff
Yeah.
like that? I think that's.
And then the bear was kind of that was later. That was like season.
Oh, the polar bear and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, no, the polar bear is actually in season 1 in some of the first couple episodes, and they were like, "Yo, where the fuck are we?" kind of thing. But no, I will tell you that show you never knew what was going to happen, like at all.
Well,
And
shit, the writers didn't know.
and it's crazy thinking back on it. It's like, oh shit, it's very obvious now.
Yeah.
But when you're watching it initially and you're just like, oh, what's going to happen next? And some crazy shit happens. You're like, oh, my God. And then it's like, what's happening next? Dude, that is definitely some of the best TV I think I've ever been, like, really drawn into. Like, just absolutely hooked by it.
Well, that, for me, Star Trek The Next Generation. Yeah, those are really the only ones that, like, hooked me.
Dude, Mr. Echo, fucking John Locke, bro.
Echo, something happened where he had to leave the show. That's why they killed him off. I think he got like a DUI or some shit.
Oh, shit. That stinks, dude. But no, that show just, no matter any time I watched it, I was hooked on it. I'd come home from work and be like, all right, hop on the sticks with the guys for a little bit. Everybody gets off. It's like, all right, time to watch Lost, and just be like so sucked into that shit. Oh, that's such a excellent feeling, being drawn in and being hooked on, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I feel about Lincoln Lawyer, the series.
Yeah.
I got into a fucking, I don't want to call it an argument, a discussion with somebody, and when I know I'm right about some shit, I need to just stop arguing with people when I know I'm right, but they want to keep going. Because I was trying to tell this motherfucker, he was like, yeah, the series is about his son, but from the movie, and I'm like, no, bro, they have nothing to do with each other. All it is, the movie is based off of the book. I think they're books actually. The movie is based off of the books, and the series is based off of the books. But Matthew. How is Matthew McConaughey gonna be this Spanish dude's fucking dad?
Yeah. All right.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about right
No, but and I'll be honest with you, I would have never remotely thought that in any capacity.
No, but I mean, when I first started watching, I was trying to connect it to it, but I had to look it up. But then motherfuckers don't want to look shit up because they can't admit that they're wrong. And then when they read that they're wrong, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
You know that reminds me of? It's like when people post like a question on like social media, they're like, hey, this, and that. And it's like, man, Google could probably would have answered that for you.
But I was just talking about this with somebody recently. I was like, people are just, I don't want to even call it lazy.
Starved for attention.
No,
that's
it's not.
a little much.
It's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at, like, you want to answer to a question. You have the fucking world at your fingertips. Fucking look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not even a hard thing to do. Like, and I do it all the time. I'll hear a word that I don't know the meaning to. Did I send you that that thing where I did send you that
Yeah,
like a week ago or something where it was the British lady where she was using these crazy ass words.
yes.
No, they weren't crazy words. It was just I had to look up one of the words because I was like, I don't know what that means. Instead of being like assuming I knew what it meant, I fucking what do they call it? Not humiliated myself, but what's the opposite of not humiliating, but
Educated?
No.
Enlightened?
No, man.
I don't
It's
know.
like fuck, I can't think of the word right now.
Neither can I.
But anyway, I put my ego aside. I guess that's a different way of saying it. And I was like, let me look this up and figure it out. Was it verbose? No, I can't remember the word now. Anyway, I looked up the word. So if I hear it again, I know what it means.
Yeah.
But I won't hear it again because nobody uses words that elaborate.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
Nobody has a vocabulary like that. That's why I sent it to you. I was like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
And it made fucking perfect sense. Because you know why I thought about it is because we were talking about, like, when I did drama, we got that list of ways to insult people. And she insulted that person in the most educated possible way. And, like, it just is like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, put it
I'm
this way.
flailing right now.
If somebody were to say something like that to me, like in that manner, I would be like, well, I didn't understand that, so I feel dumb, and I wouldn't try to feel like at a certain point, I'd be like, oh, this person's much more intelligent than I am or something of those, along those lines. Maybe I wouldn't think that at that moment, but it's like, oh, you're speaking to me in some language or speaking in some way I don't know.
It's like 40-year-old version, Kevin Hart and 40-year-old version. He was like, look, you're using too many big words.
Yeah, I'm all for... No, you know what's crazy? I am all for people expanding their vocabulary and, using words, obviously, when they're meant to be used
The thing about it is, like, that word, I don't think I would be, what was a couple words in there? I knew what the other ones meant. It was just that one word. And I don't think I could necessarily use that in everyday conversation.
Yeah.
Nor everything she said was, I don't know. We're talking about, and people don't know what the hell I'm saying. So.
We're just talking about the word, folks. The word. That should be the name of the podcast. The
Word. The bird is the word.
Bird is the word. The bird is the word. The bird is the word.
No, I didn't say
taking
keep
a turd.
singing. Jesus
No.
Christ.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't like my singing voice?
Not at all.
I'm going to ask you every day until the day that you do.
Yeah, it's never good, RJ.
Well, one day it will be, Jared. One day it will be.
Bro, it took you that long to find it. Actually, you know what? Let me see if it'll play on here. I did not. Watch now.
So here, Jared's got, assuming this clip up.
I don't want to re-download it.
So we can hear this mysterious word.
No, it's trying to make me download it. Go to your to the thing.
What?
In the messages. The one with the old lady.
Let's see.
It's not even that far up.
Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is RJ.
Mm-hmm.
Been 2 races in for F1, and we have a fantasy league, and he just now figured out how to put his other teams in. I had to do it for him. He didn't even try. You still haven't found it?
You know what's crazy?
Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's ours, right?
Yeah. It's not the AI one, is it?
No, it's oh, Jesus Christ. It was above this fucking dumb Zelda shit.
Zelda is excellent.
It is.
How dare you? Cheers.
Oh, they took it down.
Well, that's...
It says this page isn't available.
Oh, that's...
Wait, hold on, let me see. Do you have the app?
No.
God.
I don't rot my brain with that garbage.
Well, yeah, but you had
brain.
You had the app at one point.
I did, but I uninstalled it.
Oh my
because
God.
I never really used it. And
Yeah, you have to. If so, everything that I sent you the last couple of days, you haven't even been able to see that.
no, I can watch it. It will open up. But if that page is not available, I can open up the other ones just fine. Like, I got to go into them. But I don't have the app down.
Okay, so let me see.
Yeah, it's on my cloud, but I don't have it installed. So if I click on, like, the video I initially clicked on, hold on. Oh, that's that truck I was going to buy.
This is what I have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen.
So, yeah. So, see, I click on that one. Yeah, get the full app. No. And then give it a second. It'll start, like, in TikTok. Then it'll just roll over to your video that you sent me.
Oh, so I guess they took the other one. The other one was good. I don't know why they took that down. See,
See, because they were probably insulted.
No, what happened was it was probably some fucking censorship shit going on.
They're trying to make us quiet.
Oh, no, that's 100% what's happening.
They're trying to make us quiet.
Watch on TikTok. No, I want to watch it now.
So are you getting the same thing? Page not available?
Page isn't available. Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, my God.
Use the app to discover more exciting videos. No, fuck that.
It's running your
Why,
brain.
why does America ruin everything? I swear to God, bro.
That's why I play video games. Like Zelda, which is excellent and always will be.
I talk to educated people. I try to talk to educated people.
I'm educated. I am.
Okay. Yeah, high school is great.
Hey, you know what? You know what's funny, Jared? You want to hear a funny joke, Jared?
At least it's not a GED. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
no, I don't. No.
Not that there's anything wrong with a GED.
No, there's not. I actually know a few people who do
Usually, by the time people get GEDs, or if there's later in their life, not because you failed out of high school, they're usually smarter. Because as you get older, you become wiser and you get knowledge just from over time.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very fair
But
point of view.
go ahead, say what you were saying.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm educated. That's what I was saying. High school is cool. I got a little bit of college in there somewhere. Nothing to verify and show proof of that.
How many courses in college?
I want to say...
Now, I'm not saying that you have to go to college, everybody. I'm just saying...
I think like
education is key.
like 5.
And what were they?
Well, I got to remember. Hold on. So I had my writing.
If you can't remember what class, hold on.
Oh, no,
ladies and gentlemen, if you can't remember what classes he was in, which means he probably doesn't remember what he was taught.
I did my writing, did my English, I had my math, I had my music, and then
Which math?
fucking dude, I can't remember. But I definitely took it. And then my 5th one what was my last one? I went on like every other Tuesday for it or some shit. I can't think of the last one right now.
Fashion marketing 2.
No, 2.0. Yeah, I'm done. I can't anymore. I just can't.
I mean, high school is cool, bro.
It was cool. And we're
even
cool.
though you didn't go to every class.
I did go to every class.
That's a lie.
I did go to every
You
class.
just said last week or maybe 2 weeks ago.
I did skip sometimes, but I didn't always skip the same class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That's,
So you did skip.
Yes.
Oh, so you probably missed some days. You might probably miss some key things a couple of those days, huh?
Well, I got a diploma. It's in my closet.
Wait, didn't you come around during the... Wait, who was president when you graduated?
When I graduated, it was Bush.
Of course.
Oh, man. You know, they'd say I'm a funny guy. And I want to remind you guys that we're funny guys, and you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube. And that I do remember that. That was funny.
No child left behind. Except for RJ. We're leaving him behind.
And every Saturday around 6:30 p.m.ish here on the Purple and Green. Or right now, just the purple. And the purple is kind of like malfunctioning for us.
No, purple is fine. It's OBS. It's not connecting to stream elements.
And happy Pie Day. Make sure when you're done listening to us, you go get yourself a pie. I know I am. Get myself a nice...
Or do some math like it's actually supposed to be. That's actually what it means.
I know what it's for. I'm using it in my
And you
world.
can't even divide. That's not even... Do the fucking math.
Hold on. I'm doing the math right now. I got my calculator at 3.14.
No.
Divided by...
If you think about it as a date, which America's the only one that does the month first. Everyone else does the day first.
Oh, I know. I'm on the achievements website I'm on. A lot of people from across the pond are on there too.
Yeah, well, that's most of that, and Australia is a lot of.
So I'm going to let Jared do the math since I don't know how to do the math.
Clearly.
Clearly.
So I was going to say 3 divided by, which would be the fraction, 1/4. Oh, wait. 1/4 equals 0.2142. Blah, 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 blah. So it's not correct.
Well, there's 8 slices in a pie, depending on how you cut it.
That's not what you're looking for.
What are we looking for, Jared?
How could you do pie on here? Let's see.
I think you should be able to do pie.
Why
I
is
think.
that the scientific one? Scientific.
There's
a math note?
Let's see.
This is kind of oh shit! I just found some new shit.
Hold on. Let me see.
Where is the pie symbol?
Did you find some new shit?
Yeah, there's if you go to where the calculator, it says math notes.
Oh, so when I click on calculator.
We're all exploring. Well, I've updated my phone, so.
Well, I have not in quite some time, so I might not have the newest version of this because I just have my calculator. I don't have anything.
Well, if you turn it sideways, fuckface,
Oh my
should go
God.
into scientific, right?
I've never seen this before.
Wow.
I don't hold my phone like this, Jared. I hold my phone like this, man.
Well, you're weird because I watch videos this way. You watch videos like this all the time?
No, I watch a video like this, but I don't have my calculator open
So
sideways.
let me see your phone again.
Yeah. So
I gotta fucking teach this guy See, yeah, you haven't updated it. So on mine, because I've updated it. So if you go there,
I see.
there's basic, which I can go back to basic. Oh, well, it's still basic. And then scientific. Oh, it didn't hit it. Still basic, but widescreen. Hold on, let me so everybody can see.
Oh yeah,
Basic.
fancy.
The colors are fucking different on the camera, but then you have scientific, which I'm glad once I actually went to college and I had to take big fucking classes, I understood half of this shit now.
Fancier.
Half, and I still don't see the pi symbol on here. Oh, no, it's at the bottom. It's right
Yeah, it's right there.
down there at the bottom. Anybody see that?
3.14159265358979.
It's right in the middle. If you have iPhone, it's right in the middle. But you just hit equal. Oh yeah, there you go. And there's pi. What? How many is that? Probably about 13 numbers. Anyway, but then there's a math notes, which I'm assuming I would have to play around with it. It's just a thing where you can like do graphs and shit. So I don't know. I'm being fucking nerdy right now.
That's okay. Graphs are cool.
Oh, China is at 3 o'clock in the morning. The Shanghai race.
All right.
RJ is losing our fantasy so far.
Yes. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Yesterday I was at work. They were like, "What are you doing, RJ?" I was like, "I'm going to check my fantasy league because I wanted to sound cool." Yeah. And then I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, yeah.
Did you tell him it's an F1 fantasy?
I did.
Nice.
Because some of my coworkers are actually into NASCAR fantasy. As crazy as that sounds.
I didn't know they had a NASCAR. I mean, I'm assuming they do.
But they were talking about it. And I was like,
oh, speaking of that, shout out to 2311 winning the first. Oh, and fucking Epic, you should know about this. Winning the first 3 races of the season. That's the first time that's happened. One driver winning. I think it was the first time, right? One driver winning.
"Oh, I'm at 69
first
points
3
now."
races, and Michael Jordan is a big. Well, it's his team. I don't have my hat with me, but I have a 2311 hat. Hopefully, I'm going to a lot of motor races this year, motorsports races. Hopefully this year, I got to get my fucking passport shit fixed. Because the goal for this year is I'm going to go to Richmond, which should be coming up soon.
Okay.
For NASCAR, like I do almost every year now. I think it's been like 5 years in a row or some shit like that, hasn't it? And then August, we're having IndyCar for the first time on the streets of D.C., Washington, D.C.,
Yeah.
your nation's capital. The one good thing that this guy's done, maybe a couple things. He might have done two things. Cool. But yeah, IndyCar's gonna be here. Tickets apparently are free. I thought they were gonna have to charge, but
No,
for the 250 anniversary of the United States, that's gonna be here. That's in August.
that's
And
going to be
then-
dope.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to that.
Oh, I'll definitely be there.
It's gonna be hot as fuck, but whatever.
We can exercise our red, white, and blue pride.
Okay, relax. I'm not doing that these days.
Going to get a bald eagle hat.
Ugh. I'm sorry. I like I said when Tron was here, I love my country, but I can't get down with.
Shout out to Tron. Shout out to Tron.
Anyway, and then October, as I've done this will be year 4 or year 3. This
But-
has to be year 4.
I would say it's been, I want to say, yeah, I think that's right, dude. You've been going quite a bit in recent years, obviously.
So yeah, I'll be going for F1 in Austin, and our goal is because we talked about it. Me and Clay talked about it, thinking because the next week is Mexico in F1. We're thinking we're gonna try to do Austin and then go into Mexico
all right. All
for
right.
F1 down there,
Crossing the border.
and then I think I'll be done with motorsports for the year because that's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, when Jared comes back with his pockets hanging from the inside out,
Looking like the
yeah,
Monopoly
oh,
man,
yeah.
like ooh.
Look at me. I'm the Monopoly guy. The
The broke Monopoly guy, not the fucking one with all the money.
well, one day we're going to be rich. That's all I know. 'Cause
Hopefully,
I can feel it. I can
I'm
feel it
fucking
right here.
paying out of my ass with it. Oh, and then if I get on this comedy, the comedy festival I was showing you earlier, that's in July. That's more money.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. We need to start, like, I don't know, selling drugs or something.
Something,
Yeah.
or maybe you guys can start giving us money.
Please, remember how I was like talking very down on those people earlier in the show? Give it to us, please.
I'm about to start a fucking GoFundMe for something. I'll be like, look,
Dude, I'll take a picture of you like with like you like mid fall, like off of like a staircase or some shit like that. But I can put like a mattress down. Like we just got to get a good photo of you and be like, "Yo, Jared fell and hurt his leg."
I don't know, something. We need something. 'Cause,
Something.
plus, I need shit to talk about too.
Yeah.
You could spend a week out here and get some salmon for a year. Man. When is that? Is that during the summer? We got to figure that out.
Got to figure a lot of things out.
And go to Skyline Comedy. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Let me think about that. Because I would have to get in. Let me figure that. Let me think about. And you know what? I need to. I'm gonna type that in so I can look it up.
He's
'Cause
typing
you,
it
you've
in.
told me about that club before, and I've just never looked it up. So let me look it up. Late June to September. Okay.
So-
damn, you trying to make me spend money
Well,
this year?
so while Jared's looking that up, I just want to let you know where I'm standing in the Formula One Fantasy League. I'm
Try to
currently-
put your teams back in there now.
I am currently in 9th place with my one team that I have in the league currently at a total of 69 points, which was a lot better than yesterday when I had 3. Okay.
Well, that's because that was only qualifying, and then you probably got points for the sprint. What the fuck was I looking at? Oh, Skyline.
and then look at Jared in first place like a douchebag.
I'm not in first.
Well, this one is. Yeah, all DNFs. That's you. You're in first place.
Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. That's because
Clearly looking at it.
I used the chip. That's why.
What the experience token? That's what I call them.
No, there's chips that you can use for various things.
I see.
Like the one I used this week was Limitless, which there's no cap on your salary and so you can pick however much.
I'm about to get rid of this driver. I can't get
Well,
rid of him now.
you got to wait until next after tomorrow.
George Russell has been my saving grace.
Well, he's fucking won every race so far.
That's dude. If it wasn't for George Russell, I'd probably be like
Bro,
negative 30.
that Mercedes is fucking ridiculous.
I so
him
with the-
and Kimmy Antonelli, they got the Mercedes cars. Those cars are fast as shit.
so I actually went
Ferrari is second.
with I actually went with Aston Martin and Audi.
Aston Martin's shit.
Well, I can tell they've got me no points.
And I'll tell you why.
They had me like negative points.
See, this is
yesterday.
what I'm saying. I know you're new, but like you got to look up, like go to the F1 site. You have the app. Go read some shit. The Aston Martins, they're the only team on the grid that's using Honda engines. Now, for the last few years before they changed the rules this year, Red Bull had Honda engines. But when Honda said they were out and Red Bull said they were going to go with Ford and they're going to they're building their own engines, but they're partnering with Ford, so they're basically Ford engines.
I gotcha.
Honda left and they gutted that whole place. So all those engineers that were building the engines for Red Bull were gone. They were off other motorsports building shit. So they had to rebuild that shit for Aston because Aston was like, oh, we want Honda engines. So these engines are just fucking ass.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning because it's
Audi-
reflecting in my score.
Audi also, they're not as bad as Cadillac. Cadillac is oof.
No,
But
I wasn't going to pick them.
Cadillac is they have experienced drivers, but they're the first ground up American team in like 20 years or some shit. It's crazy.
I got you.
So they're going to be far behind because they have a big learning curve, even though they're using Ferrari engines this year. But next year they're supposed to be going to their own engines.
Yeah.
Or power units, because they call it power units because it's hybrid, and so they got an internal combustion engine and they have a electric engine, and it's supposed to be 50-50 power this year. That's a whole thing you have to learn on your own, as far as like how the rules work, whatever. But yeah, Audi is also they're not a new team, but that engine is new. That's an Audi-built engine that came from a team which was Stake/Kick, the green, before. That was Kick Sauber. Now it's Audi, but Audi's built their own engines. So they got some learning to do as well.
Gotcha.
Let me think. Who else? And who else did you have?
But you in terms of like my
Yeah, like
so I had Aston Martin. So that's my first team. That's the one that's in the league.
yeah, Axe Aston Martin
Yeah.
next week.
So we got
I'm
that.
giving you fucking tips.
So we got that.
This is for anybody else that wants to do F1 fantasy. It's pretty fun. It helps you learn the sport really because you're learning about the drivers. You're learning about the teams, the manufacturers, the ins and outs of everything.
So we got this. Hold on.
Not that.
No,
it's not
I've-
rocket science.
No, I found my. There we go. So I went. So for my second team, I also went with Aston Martin, then
That's
Ferrari.
Ferrari's good. No, Aston Martin. Well, you probably didn't have enough money, but if you're gonna go for, say, because it costs so much, if you got Ferrari, which is good because they're like second as far as fast, it's Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren. It's kind of a mixed bag after that. I would go with like Haas which is an American team also.
All right.
Or maybe Racing Bulls, which is another Red Bull, basically the Red Bull B team. Just do your research.
I'll do my research. And
Trust me, after seeing you enjoy the F1 movie, you're gonna get into this shit and you'll be like, oh wait, oh shit, and the fantasy is gonna help too.
I gotcha. And everybody's fantasy should be seeing us in their dreams.
And paying us money.
Yes, that's exactly correct. And I'm not going to go any further than that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Oh, you got to make me fucking...
I'm staring, Jared.
I know.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
I do want to see that. Peace. See y'all next week.
Goodbye.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever. The merit scientist forever.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist forever.